Welcome to the historic village of Georgetown, the county seat, home to the Little State Fair, and the site of the boyhood home of a U.S. general, two-time U.S. president, and the man on the $50 bill, Ulysses S. Grant. I'm your host, Ragan McKinney, for American Dream TV. Hi, today I'm here with Ned Lodwick. Thank you for joining us. Tell me a little bit about what your title is and what you do here.
I am the Vice President of the U.S. Grant Homestead Association. We celebrate the life and legacy of Ulysses S. Grant through preservation and education.
A big part of who we become is where we come from. So if you could just tell me a little bit about how his childhood really made him, who he was as an adult.
Ulysses was a small boy. He didn't speak very much. He was very quiet, took after his mother. But when he spoke with authority. By the time he was 8 years old, he was running his own Teamsters wagon. And he hauled from Higginsport to Georgetown to Ripley, down to Maysville, and even to Cincinnati.
Wow.
He didn't think the way other people thought. He could see solutions and would never quit until he had that done.
Amazing. So we just had a big celebration here in Brown County. Tell us a little bit about what that was about.
We had the 200th birthday of Ulysses S. Grant last spring. Of course, lived here longer than anywhere else in the United States. So we thought that this would be a good place for him to have the biggest celebration. As it turned out, we did. We had 9 events, one a month from April through October. Finally, after several tries, he was promoted to General of the Armies. George Washington was given that right after the Revolutionary War, and now Ulysses S. Grant was given that.
An honor, and right here in Brown County.
We have 2 new murals celebrating Ulysses, and we have 2 statues. Georgetown, Ohio, and Washington, D.C. are the only 2 places in the world where you can find 2 full-size statues of Ulysses S. Grant.
Amazing.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So there's a lot more to this historic village besides the murals, the statues, and the boyhood home. There's this amazing staple right here in the heart of it. It's a part of who we are as a community. And today I'm meeting with Sue McKinley, who's a representative for this fine establishment, Parker's Pizza. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Tell me a little bit about Parker's and a little bit about the history and what it means to Georgetown.
Glad to. So Parker's was established in 1963. So this is our 60th year.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. It started over on Apple Street behind the courthouse and then moved over to its current location. However, it was much, much smaller. In 2015, Wade and Lori Highlander purchased it. And they immediately began renovations on the kitchen and the dining room area and so on and so forth, and then built the additional dining room.
And I know Wade and Lori has not just done big things with the actual building, but they're really big supporters of the community.
They are, and we are so appreciative. Wade and Lori have reinvested in this community. It's one of those things that's so nice about Georgetown, Ohio. People come back home.
Right.
Or they stay here.
So obviously we have this beautiful new building that's been renovated, but it wouldn't be a community staple if they didn't have delicious food. So what is the most popular dish you can't leave without trying it?
Okay, so if you're coming back from college for the first time, you have to have the steak stromboli or the pizza. Although the wings are becoming very popular.
Okay.
They have a diverse menu.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to Wade and Lori for allowing us to come and see their beautiful building and being such a big community supporter. Georgetown's not just about, like I said, the historic figures that we have and the murals, the Little State Fair, but it's really about community. From the 18th President of the United States, the man on the $50 bill, to all of the history that Georgetown brings, there's so much in between, from these beautiful historic homes, the Little State Fair, small shops, Parker's Pizza, but most importantly, a sense of community. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ragan McKinney for American Dream TV.